Welcome back. From experimenting with lesbian lovers to betting some of Hollywood's hottest heartthrobs, you won't believe the names Charlize Theron has got on her list of sexual conquests. Every part of me gives me erotic pleasure, she says. But as one of Hollywood's hottest sex bombs, she's also seen the dark side of being a sex icon. This is the untold sex life story of Charlize Theron. Long before her fame and still in her teenage years, Charlize's sexual desires were already getting the best of her. From her own lips, she's never been shy to admit that she had a few flings with other girls while exploring her own sexuality. Most parents in those days would have flipped out if their teenage daughter gave in to lesbian pleasures. But Charlize's mom, on the contrary, actually encouraged it. "I experimented, and I did what I think every young person should do: feel brave enough and free enough in order to figure it out. Until you have certain experiences, you don't really know who you are." Before making it big in Hollywood, Charlize began her career as a model in her home country of South Africa, before moving to Milan and eventually to America. It's hard to know what her sex life was before she became famous, but her first semi-high-profile fling we know of was with actor and singer Craig Bierko. The couple started dating around 1995 when Charlize was about 20 years old and still trying to make her mark in Hollywood. Making that mark wasn't easy. Even before landing her first acting role, Charlize had already been subjected to sexual harassment by a big-name Hollywood director. She was invited to his house at 9 p.m. on a Saturday night to supposedly do a script reading for a potential role. Young and naive, she had no idea what she was getting into. Not knowing any better and desperate for an acting job, she went inside. To say she was desperate is no understatement. At one stage, she had to resort to stealing bread from a restaurant basket just to survive. Once inside the big shot director's house, it soon became evident that the only thing on his mind was getting out of his pajamas and into Charlize's underwear. Charlize has also been very open about suffering blatant and open sexual harassment on set when she was just starting out, as well as being sexualized and exploited. I remember one movie in particular. This male director who just kept bringing me in, fitting after fitting after fitting. It was just so obvious that it was to do with my sexuality. As for her personal life off set, things with her lover were steady and steamy. Throughout 1997, they were spotted together out and about at red carpet events, and she told interviews at the time how she felt like the luckiest girl. By now, she was one of the hottest young sex bombs in Hollywood and landing movie roles one after the other. However, just the following year, the couple went their separate ways. But Charlize wasted almost no time at all before diving headfirst into her next romance. While on vacation in Hawaii in late 1997, she met singer and guitarist Stephen Jenkins from the rock band Third Eye Blind. Charlize hooked up with Stephen after one of their concerts, and sparks flew immediately. The two soon started dating, and despite trying to keep their relationship under wraps, things got heated pretty quickly. Stephen even jetted back and forth between San Francisco and Los Angeles, where he and Charlize lived together on and off. But by 2000, their relationship came crumbling down, and the couple split later that year. After the release of the band's 2003 album Out of the Vein, Stephen admitted that some of the songs were inspired by his love affair with Charlize. After her split from her rock and roll lover, rumors soon spread like wildfire that she was dating Jeremy Renner. The two were seen together at social events, and according to tabloids, they looked very much smitten with each other. However, neither Charlize nor Jeremy ever confirmed the dating rumors. Her next relationship would be a serious one, and it would also be one of the most painful heartbreaks she ever suffered. Charlize met Irish actor Stuart Townsend during initial script readings for the film Trapped, but it wasn't until a cast dinner party that Stuart really took notice of her and could hardly keep his eyes off of her. "She just looked like $1 million. I went, whoa, who is this girl? When she glams up, it's ridiculous. I was just smitten." After that, the initial feeling from Charlize was pretty mutual. She wasn't at first attracted to him, and her first thought was that he had all the criteria for somebody who wasn't going to be anything serious. But that was just because of the distance between them. He lived in England and she was in the US. There was no denying it though. She had the hots for him, and he for her. They soon started dating, and things between them just exploded. By 2004, they were living together and even starred together in another film, a romance drama called Head in the Clouds. The movie even gave viewers a glimpse into their sex life, Believe it or not, Charlize and Stewart shared some pretty raunchy nude scenes. While the two were obviously very comfortable when it came to sex, Charlize said she was embarrassed about their love scenes. It's a little odd when you have people who know you, and to do something like that, no matter how well you play the character, it's a little odd for them, I'm sure. Charlize was apparently especially worried about her mom seeing the film. Not that she's never dropped her clothes for a role before, because she's done that plenty of times, but exactly because she and Stewart were in a real-life relationship and her mom knew him. I think at some point I said I can't wait for my mom to see this film, and Stewart got extremely nervous. But Charlize wasted almost no time at all before diving headfirst into her next romance. While on vacation in Hawaii in late 1997, she met singer and guitarist Stephen Jenkins from the rock band Third Eye Blind. Charlize hooked up with Stephen after one of their concerts, and sparks flew immediately. The two soon started dating, and despite trying to keep their relationship under wraps, things got heated pretty quickly. Stephen even jetted back and forth between San Francisco and Los Angeles, where he and Charlize lived together on and off. But by 2000, their relationship came crumbling down, and the couple split later that year. After the release of the band's 2003 album Out of the Vein, Stephen admitted that some of the songs were inspired by his love affair with Charlize. After her split from her rock and roll lover, rumors soon spread like wildfire that she was dating Jeremy Renner. The two were seen together at social events, and according to tabloids, they looked very much smitten with each other. However, neither Charlize nor Jeremy ever confirmed the dating rumors. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for more amazing content. See you next time.